Hi, welcome. It is the 8th of January. There should be a tune for that, but I'm not going to play it here today. And I welcome you to another Curve Flattening concert. I'm your host, Raleigh Brown, and this is Curve Flattening concert number 699. So next time the odometer clicks over, it'll click over onto 700. I welcome you all here joining me this morning. I see folks getting their seats. Linda Worcester and Donna Greenberg and Dave Mason in Scotland, Johnson Hogg in France, S.A. Tudhope in the Northwest, Rhonda Scott Merrick, Chicago, Warren Bendler, South Euclid, Ohio, Bruce McNeil, Philadelphia, Mike Verbeck, Frostbite Falls. It's about the same way it is here, Mike. Mike may be in Pittsburgh. And Robin Gray, also in the Chicago area. Terry St. James in Montreal, where the weather's probably nicer there than it is here. Ginger Hopper in the Seattle area, a rare sunny day. Ginger, I've been listening to these wonderful radio dramas, the Harry Nile series. Do you know anything about it? They're a real kick. You look them up on Audible, folks, if you like kind of old detective stories. They're with a kind of modern sense of humor to them. They're really wonderful. Harry Nile. And Connie Adams and Margot Lemieux up in Massachusetts, Pam Zappardino in Maryland, and it's cold in Montreal, minus 11 Fahrenheit. Yeek. Deb Libby Clark is here in Ambler, Ohio, and Steve Edelman in Tucson, Slim Edelman. Lori Payne in Northeast Ohio, and Ginger says she loves the Harry Niles. They're really wonderful. They're a Seattle thing, I guess. So we should get rolling here. I'm just talking away, and I will clunk you. I have the Clunkophonic mug, donated by Ann Mintz for one Christmas or birthday or something. Clunk. I can just reach the microphone. And I have some wonderful high-test coffee from Pete's, which I think is also in Seattle. It's a Seattle kind of day here. And yes, there is a Charlie picture. I will get it for you. It's right here. So in that picture, you can see Charlie. He's by the leg of a table there, and behind the leg, there's a little toy that looks like a little bird, and that was sent to him by his good friend Ma Xia, who's a Chinese woman who was a friend of Janice's, and Jan helped get her over into the United States. She's an acupuncturist down in the D.C. area. And she and Jan were really close, and so she always sends me Christmas presents and stuff like that. And then back by Charlie's tail is his little candy corn toy, which I think came from Deb Libby Clark. I'm not sure on that one. Pardon my lousy memory. And Deb Libby Clark is using AeroPress. Yes. And that's how I make my coffee. And Ben Elder is here. In SoCal, oh man, our hearts go out to you, man. And Ginger Hopper put in a link to the Harry Nile stuff. Go check it out. Mike Schnabel's here from the Lehigh Valley, and Linda Worcester I said hi to at the beginning, and Debbie Moore is here from Maine, and Kit Sarikaku is here, still in Phoenix, I gather, from those cacti. And there you have it. And I did the dog, I did the coffee. Let's now do the music. This first tune is from the great blues guitarist, actually, who also happened to write some beautiful songs, and that's Paul Jeremiah, who currently is up in Rhode Island at a care facility, I'm told. I never sailed a ship out on the ocean breeze, but I have been adrift since the day that I could see Don't ask me where I've been, I just roll along. And I learned about love like I learned right and wrong. I know a familiar face like the words of my own song. Don't ask me how I know, they just come along. And if a fog comes in and bad weather's coming down, I just take in my sails, hope that I don't drown. Don't ask me why, well, I just roll along. Now there's people motivating around the world and out beyond, but I can sit right here, tell you I am gone. Don't ask me where I went, I just roll along. When a fog rolls in and bad weather's coming down, I just take in my sails, hope that I don't drown. Don't ask me why, I just roll along. 'Cause I never sailed a ship out on the ocean breeze, but I have been adrift since the day that I could see. Don't ask me where I've been, I just roll along. I Just Roll Along. That's by Paul Jeremiah, who's mainly was known as a terrific blues guitarist, friend of Steve Mann's. And also happened to write a great song there. So, who am I missing here? Rita Rubin is here. Hi, Rita Rubin Long. And Mike Miller. And I think I said hi to most of the rest of you. Let me see if I'm missing anybody. And I guess I said hi to everybody. Okay. So next up, this is a song by Texas songwriter Willis Allen Ramsey. And he's kind of a not really well-known guy, but he had this one album that he put out in the 70s, I guess, and it really put him on the map. He was a great songwriter, a good singer, and he's still down there in Texas. He's not like a national act or anything, but he's known among songwriters and in Texas. I see John Ferrulo has pulled in, and good to see you, John. And this tune I actually found on a TV on an Austin City Limits, and I just happened to have my VCR handy. This was back when we had VCRs, and I recorded it and I learned it. It wasn't on his album. I still love it. I changed it a little bit, but that's me. I just did that. The moon is out tonight, it's hanging high. The stars are hiding in the sky. And in the distance somewhere I know, keeping down, laying low, is a coyote. Upon the ridge and the hills beyond, there lie the tracks of the vagabond. He's on the move again across the chaparral, and where he's headed no one can tell. But he's running on the wings of the night, he's running wild and free. He's a Badlands refugee, and he don't know wrong from right. He's just chasing down his dreams, like you and me it seems. Coyote. Sagebrush blows with the cold north wind. They say that soon he will come again, running across the desert floor. Soon he'll be there, right by your door, coyote. Some say the coyote is not to blame for the bounty that's put on his name. And when you look into his eyes, you'll see no regrets, no alibis. He's running on the wings of the night, he's running wild and free. He's a Badlands refugee, and he don't know wrong from right. He's just chasing down his dreams, like you and me it seems. Coyote. Coyote by Willis Allen Ramsey. You can find him online. You can look on YouTube and find stuff by him. He's actually known, one of his songs which is most well known is a song called The Ballad of Spider John. And it's a kind of Western saga. Nice tune, really beautiful tune. I see that Steve Walker is here. Hello, Steve. And on YouTube, Wago Howard Hanaho, and that's a name I haven't heard before, and Z Joka, Johan from Hogarden. Great to have you here, Johan. And like that, I think that's everybody who I can say hi to, which reminds me that there are people who are invisibles to me because of the software I use when I do this. So if I don't say hi to you, it means that usually it has to do with Facebook. How not? And Facebook not sending the info to Ecamm. So I say hi to all of you who I know are here because I can see your names, and to those who might be here, including George Young in Winter Garden, Florida, and Judith Fox in Reston, Virginia, if I remember the town correctly, and Joel Biget in France, and Mario Prue in Iroquois Falls, Ontario. And Mario Prue made this gorgeous guitar that I'm playing. So that brings us to the guitar section for today. So right now I'm playing this Mario Prue L. It's the RB. That's Raleigh Brown. The RBL00. So it's kind of like a Gibson 00. It's got a lot of hot rodding done to it. It's 15 fret neck. Short scale, 24-inch scale. It's an extraordinary instrument, and I've been kind of smitten with the pre-war for the last year and a half, so I haven't played this much, but it's every bit as good a guitar in its own way. So Mario Prue, if you're here, just know that I will always love this guitar, even though I may not always play it all the time. There is a PayPal link right there and a Venmo link if you'd like to contribute something. I wrote my notes quickly today and it looks like it says papal, but I have nothing to do with papal decrees or anything like that. And Kathy Craw is here. Hi, Kathy, up there in Canada also. And David Klein, who is out in the western suburbs. And Jesus Rangel from Los Angeles. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I hope you're not in the track of those fires, Jesus. And like that. You all of you are here. So this is guitar number 1 for today. And then guitar number 2 I will switch to now. Nice to have a seat that swivels 360 degrees. And this is, of course, my pre-war guitars company guitar, Hillsborough, North Carolina. And I just talked this morning with Danny Gotham. Danny, when I won the National Fingerpicking Championships, Danny came in second. He was the runner-up. And we became friends then. That was 45 years ago now. And we've been friends ever since, and we're also big dog lover buddies. And Danny just got a new little Japanese chin dog. His last one died, and he was really hurting. And this came in his way. If you're a friend of Danny's, go to his page and check it out. He's a wonderful guy. But it was Danny, who lives down in Chapel Hill, who turned me on to these pre-war guitars. And that's where that came from. Other announcements. I'm starting, for any of you in the Philly area, I'm starting up a new Tai Chi beginners class a week from tomorrow on the 16th. And if you know anybody in my area who wants to study Tai Chi with a guy who's been doing it for, drum roll, as of 2 days ago, I've been doing Tai Chi for 50 years. I started on January 6th, 1975 in San Francisco in Chinatown with the esteemed master Guo Lin Ying, who taught in Chinatown for many years. And I've studied ever since, pretty much, mostly on, very little off, almost every day. And so we're celebrating my 50th anniversary of doing Tai Chi today, and I'm also getting ready to start a new class. Next week on Wednesday, I and Bunny Barnes and Kurt Lippy will be playing at the Sellersville Theater here in Sellersville. That's another one for you local folks. And I'll put up another link for that one, but you can go to st94.com. That's the Sellersville Theater, 1894 is when it was first opened. And get tickets there if you want to come out for the show. It should be nice. Looks like the weather will be cold but clear, so that's a good thing. And I think that's everything. I'm on today. Tomorrow's Thursday. Helen Avakian and David Irwin may be on in the evening, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Central. Slim Edelman is doing his show on the Holy Modal Rounders, and that should be entertaining. That will be at 3:30 Eastern Time, and then on Friday, and then Bunny Barnes at 4 o'clock on Friday. And then Warren Bandler at 3 o'clock on Saturday. I will be back Sunday at 10:30 a.m., but I will not be doing a show next Wednesday because we'll be getting ready to do the show at the Sellersville. So Sunday will be the 700th show, another little anniversary, and like that. Ben Layden is here. Hey, Ben. Says Maggie would be so proud of you. Maggie is still alive. Maggie Newman, who was our teacher, one of my many teachers, is 100 years old now. And I don't think she's exactly tap dancing around or anything, but she's still with us as far as I know. All of my teachers, I had one teacher, a master who I studied with in Australia, and I think he had a lot of congenital issues. He was a very health conscious person, and he died about 10 years ago. But everybody else has lived into their 90s at least. And so I'm kind of hoping day by day, although sometimes it seems like getting out of here sooner would be better. We won't go there right now. So I think that's all the announcements for today. And so we had a Willis Allen Ramsey song, we had a Paul Jeremiah song, and now we'll have a Thelonious Monk song. So this is Thelonious Monk's great jazz ballad, Round Midnight. Round Midnight by Thelonious Monk. And that's one of my favorite jazz ballads. And Thelonious Monk is one of my favorite jazz musicians. A really, somebody who absolutely unmistakable. When you heard a tune he had composed or that he played, you just knew immediately. I'm going to back up here for a second because people are kind of showing up late. So I see Rick Landers over there on YouTube. Nice, thank you. And a bloke from England. Hi, bloke. And Jay Peterson is up on Deer Isle in Maine. And is there anyone else I missed? Bunny Barnes is here. Bunny will be with me next Wednesday, and she will be on her 3-fer on Friday. And I think that's everybody. If I missed any of you, I'm really sorry. And I always go back and read all the comments at some point by the end of the day. Jason Scraper, hello from Oklahoma City. And Jeffrey Boyle on YouTube also. Nice to see you all. And as we say, nice to be seen and not viewed. And Hillary Chapman just stopped in. And this last one, I originally, since I had this one and I had Coyote, I was originally going to make this a Texas Day, but I couldn't find a third Texas songwriter who I felt like playing today. Hope I can sing this. So here's Townes Van Zandt for you, If I Needed You. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, oh, the morning's born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. You will miss the sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. My lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see, and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my my pain. If you needed me, I would come to you. I'd swim the seas to ease your pain. So once again, I thank you for joining me all these times. We're coming up on 5 years of doing this, another couple months. And we'll just hang in there and keep on keeping each other company to the best we can. So be happy and be healthy. Be brave and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. If you get cranky, take a nap. If you get cranky, just like my dog Charlie's doing right now, take a nap. Thanks for joining me. I will see you guys maybe on Sunday, and then not for another week. So do number 700 on Sunday. Bye-bye.